Okay, what's going on, guys, and welcome to a brand new episode of Energized. Ross, introduce the guest, man.
Today we have former Cage Warriors featherweight champion. We have Liverpool's own Paddy the Paddy Pimblett. Paddy, welcome back on the Energized show. Great to see the reception's picking up over in Liverpool. How are you getting on?
I'm great, lad. Feel the best I've ever felt. Gonna kill a man when it comes down to it. The match.
Basmo, how excited are you to see Paddy Pimblett back in action? He always brings the noise, and I don't think there's ever been anyone in Cage Warriors who's blown the roof off an arena like Paddy did in the Echo.
Yeah, well, it's not just what he's done in Liverpool as well. It's just like he's become the face of Cage Warriors, and like anytime the Cage Warriors are doing promotion, Paddy seems to be like the center point of it all. Like even the most recent video got over 1 million views as well. I think that was on Facebook, was it, Paddy?
Yeah, the UFC Fight Pass. Yeah, it wasn't even a Cage Warriors video. That was a UFC Fight Pass one, and I just looked at it before. I'd seen 1 million views in a day. It's like, yeah, you know who the fucking boy is.
That's true.
Yeah, it really, really is. I think we were only saying to Nathan Fletcher there, we're like, we've only had, I think, yourself, Ian Gary, Paul Hughes, like the elite of Cage Warriors talent on this podcast. And, you know, I feel like we have a good eye for talent for a superstar. And, you know, your star has always been shining bright, Paddy, I must say.
As you say, lad, like, without being a big-headed prick, I am the face of Cage Warriors. That's simple. Apart from in France nowadays, there's Morgan Charrier is, but I am the face of Cage Warriors, lad, and it's that simple. So they're gonna have to build a new star when I'm gone, lad, and I'm hoping it's Nathan Fletcher, lad, because he's got the talent.
What do you think of the nickname Flawless Nathan Fletcher? Because we gave him that in the last show. Do you like it?
Yeah, he is pretty flawless, isn't he, lad, to be honest. He's the Southport Strangler, though.
Oh, I like that one as well, actually.
Southport Strangler, lad.
Oh, dude, in fairness, he is such a massive prospect coming through, and another elite grappler out of Next Gen. What is the story with all the grappling out of Next Gen? Is it the head coach, or how is everyone so good there?
As you know, lads, know what I mean. Paul Rimmer, 2nd degree black belt. He mightn't look it, but he's the man when it comes to being on the mat, lads. He'll school anyone, and he's a better coach than he is practitioner, which makes us 10 times better. And all the lads who are in the gym, we have a jiu-jitsu team as well as an MMA team, and the jiu-jitsu team's world class.
And Paddy, obviously, you know, after this fight, you'll set off to Vegas and you'll sign your contract. Probably in Dana White's office. He'll probably invite you over, and he'll have you sign your contract. And you probably have a Liverpool jersey ready with Pimblett on the back for you and everything. But who would your perfect opponent be in the UFC first time out?
Well, I've been asked this question a few times, lad, and I'd like to fight Jared Gordon because he fought fish. He didn't even form a teammate, and he made our gym look quite silly. So I'd like to take that one back for the gym and show everyone that wasn't a proper representation of Next Generation.
Was that over in Fight Island?
Yeah.
Remember, yeah.
I'll tell you, you'd love a trip to Fight Island, Paddy, would you?
You need to get that sorted, lad. I'd love to get back there.
Yeah, I could see you over there living your best life. You know what I mean? Getting in scraps.
I get a lovely tan, mate, lad.
There we have it. With that lovely long locks and that golden tan, man. You know what I mean?
They go even blonder, lad. This hair goes even blonder in the sun.
They think you're what was it? Achilles from Troy. Who was that? Brad Pitt walking around the place.
Yeah. Paddy, come here. When your fight was announced, you are fighting on Saturday, March 20th in London on Cage Warriors. When that was announced, like how long did you know that Martinez was going to be your opponent? And when it was announced, like what happened to your like your social medias and stuff? Did it just blow up?
Yeah, whenever a fight of mine gets announced, it always blows up. Know what I mean? That's just the way it is. At first, I wanted a UFC vet. Know what I mean? At first I asked for the belt, I got told Aggie Sadari's not defending. And then as we know, about a week ago, it got announced that he's fighting Mehdi Ben Laftar. And then today we found out that Ben Laftar's pulled out and Des Mays took his place. And I never got asked to take his place or not, but I've trained for David Martinez, so I'm not concerned. Like I say, I won't hold the division up. I'm going to win this fight and I'm going to go to the UFC. It's that simple. You know, you get a lot of fighters out there saying that I asked to fight you. I want to, you tear me down, this and that. The only fighter what said yes to fighting me is David Martinez. So I take my hat off to him for it. Because all these other bums out there saying, oh, I wanted to fight you, commenting on posts saying he wouldn't fight me. He talks shit. Nobody has to fight me. Say what you want on social media, but if you want to fight me, get on Ian Dean, message Ian Dean and say, I want to fight Paddy.
There we have it. No one wants a piece of the body.
No one wants this smoke.
Paddy, what do you see that David Martinez can do that could give you any trouble? Is there anything he can do?
No. He can't trouble me anywhere the fight goes.
That next level confidence out of next gen is something else.
All he's got, like, obviously the same as everyone else has got. He's got a big overhand right, what he can throw at me, what he won't land, and he's got a shit double leg. What's not even a fast double leg? He just grabs for legs. And, like, literally, I can't see him testing me anywhere the fight goes. To be honest, I don't know how he's on a 6-fight win streak and he's 8-2. He must be beating a load of crabs.
Paddy, as I was saying earlier, like the last time we spoke, it was 10 months ago, which is unbelievable. It was just beginning of lockdown, basically. But like then you were getting your house fixed. We were talking about how like your like mental health was and how training, like you were coming off the injury, all this sort of stuff. Then you got the win. Like, and now speaking to you now, you're just like a caged animal, ready to go in the best way possible, if you know what I mean.
I am like a caged animal at the minute. I feel the fittest I've ever felt. My weight's unbelievably low. Know what I mean? I've only got a couple of key to lose in 10 days.
Yeah, you're looking quite lean.
I'm gonna, lad, I swear to God, I'm gonna hurt him. I don't even like saying it, but I am. I'm gonna fucking hurt him. He's not gonna know what's hit him. He's never fought anyone like me. No one's ever fought anyone like me, but like I told you last year against Defi, I wanted to showcase my striking, was been working on it. But even more so over the past year, I've focused on my striking even more. And you're going to see a Paddy the Baddy 2.0. You really are. You're going to see an all-round masterclass.
And knowing you're like, just 1 sec, sorry. Knowing that you're like so close to the finish line to entering the cage, and then so close to once you get the win, next thing is the UFC. Like, how does that make you feel after this whole journey? Because like you've been on a crazy journey.
Yeah, I grew up in this sport, lad. Know what I mean? Like, I've literally grew up in this. I started fighting amateur when I was 16. I turned pro when I was 17. I grew up on the Cage Warriors roster. I worked it out the other day. This is my 14th Cage Warriors fight. I'm 10-3 on Cage Warriors. You know what I mean? I've lost 2 title fights against Juiceheads. And it's time to set up a new chapter, lad. And I'm going to be a fucking worldwide star. And I can't wait, lads. It's my destiny.
Paddy, you know what? That's probably a record that will never be broken. 14 fights under the Cage Warriors banner. That's extraordinarily impressive in its own right. Just you were saying that you're striking and you've put a lot of work in. Do you see this fight finishing on the feet, or will you rely on your grappling, which you've done so successfully in the past?
I see this fight finishing on the feet. Unless I drop him and then I submit him, you know what I mean? But I see this fight finishing on the feet, personally.
Oh, I'm excited to see that, Basmo. Are you?
Yeah, no, Paddy, like, to be honest, like, ever since we've seen you get in there and do your thing, it's just it's been really good. Like a lot of fighters we watch, like sometimes they lack that certain thing. It could just be like the X factor, but like without a doubt, you definitely have that, and the Cage Warriors have definitely seen it, and the UFC have seen it as well. So it's going to be really interesting to see you go into the UFC and bring that massive audience, like the Liverpoolian audience, and like even more so the English audience as well. Like
Like how, not English, lad. We're not English, we're Scouse.
Okay, the Scouts. Well, how's it feel to have like the whole Scouts army backing you and like really looking forward to you performing next weekend and then like make that rise into the UFC? Like, how does that make you feel?
Brilliant, lad. I just wish everyone could be there to watch. You know what I mean? It's
I know
annoying
that's the thing.
it's annoying that there's no crowd, but everyone will be watching me from their own houses and sitting with my mates are all getting together, my family's all getting together. You know what I mean? Everyone's gonna be together watching it, and like I say, I'm gonna put on a fucking performance, lad. I'm gonna put on a masterpiece. Like this is gonna be like a Rembrandt painting, lad.
I absolutely love it. Paddy, so what is the prediction? Is it done in one?
Yeah, done in one. I'll be honest, I think Decky Dalton's better than David Martinez. I've prepared for the best fighter possible in front of me, but I'll be honest, I think Decky Dalton's more battle tested and fought better people than David Martinez has. And I can't see David Martinez lasting more than 2 minutes.
And after the fight, like if you go unscathed, will you take some time off, or are you just going to get right back into the gym and be like head down? You're not like satisfied yet.
In the past, I've ballooned up and went and turned to a fat cunt. Know what I mean? Like when I just ate loads of chocolate and went up to like 86 kilo. That's not happening this time, lads. Know what I mean? I'm keeping my weight down. I'm getting ready to sign that contract, and if a short notice fight on the UFC comes up, I'll be fucking taking it.
Well, that's it, Ross.
I think we go. Yeah,
I think that's it. Like, well, before we'll let you go, Paddy, do you want to give a shout out to your sponsors or anyone else that,
or your chauffeur,
Oh yeah, with Ben. Ben here driving, lad. He's gonna be going pro soon, lad. There's another name for you to keep an eye out for. Ben Petches Kelly. And as I was eating at the start, lad, my macro chef's got. But I just like everyone just got when it comes to sponsors, I've got a few for this fight, so everyone get over to my social media. I put a t-shirt up yesterday and I tagged them all in it, all my sponsors for this fight, and I just want to thank them all for helping me pay for this fight camp and getting through it, know what I mean, without having the stress of having to worry and stuff.
And what about the podcast?
Chat and Pony.
Oh, lad, I need to get back to it, lad, but obviously I'm not technologically advanced, lad, to do it myself. I need people there to do it for me in a studio, but I think I've found someone now who's got an own little studio in their own house, lad, so I'm going to start doing it there. He's going to like produce it for me, so I'll be getting back to it after this fight.
Brilliant.
Yeah, maybe just find a co-host who knows how to do all the tech side of things, and you'd be absolutely perfect. Baz does all the technical side of things for me, so it's fine.
Okay, there you have it. Paddy, thanks Mel for coming on. Thanks Mel for the chauffeur to keeping you safe on the road. Thanks to the sponsors keeping you fueled. Ross, anything else to say before we wrap it up?
No, guys, make sure to check out Paddy Pimblett on Cage Warriors, the Trilogy. It'll be his final 14th fight under the Cage Warriors brand. He's bringing home a W. He's getting it done in one. If you are watching this video, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and as always, stay energized.